Today's video is brought to you by Zool and Vigo, official couch warmers of Bert the Stormtrooper Reviews.
Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Windraider Assault Lander, and I'm really excited to finally get this guy in my collection. Released in the summer of 2021, this is brand new and starting to hit store shelves and online retailers right now. As of the time of this recording, it retails for approximately $30. I got mine from Entertainment Earth, and I'll leave a link down in the video description where you can get your own. So here we have the Windraider in these brand new Origins packaging, which does such a great job of harkening back to the old original Masters of the Universe packages of the 80s. The art style is right on par, and this just looks like it came out of the 80s. I absolutely love it. Of course, we got a nice big window box right there where we can see the Windraider inside. It looks like it's shooting that harpoon out, and we can see also the wings are attached on the top and on the bottom there, so we know there's going to be some minor assembly required. We can see down here at the bottom of the box includes the hover display stand, which looks like it'll fit right in with Castle Grayskull, and then up here at the top we got some really cool artwork. You can see He-Man flying the Windraider. We got Skeletor and his forces approaching in what appears to be their own version of the Windraider. Very curious to see if that's something that's going to come on or come out later down the line. Then down here we can see Stratos flying, and he looks like he's flying away from Castle Grayskull there. Castle Grayskull also shooting up at Skeletor right there. The wing and the tails move, or the wings and the tail move. It has a grappling hook and a winch, carries He-Man on surprise raids. Going around the back of the box, we've got, of course, we're going to have a little bit of artwork back here. The heroic warriors pilot the Windraider into battle with incredible death-defying maneuvers. And we can see here a splash artwork, really cool battle scene going on right there with a whole bunch of characters just going right into battle. Again, very curious, that artwork of what appears to be a Skeletor-themed Windraider right there. That looks really cool. Very interested in that. Modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Masters of the Universe action figures, Masters of the Universe Origins gives you the power to pose Eternia's greatest warriors as retro-style figures or any new action-packed battle positions. And here we can see a couple of features that we're going to get with the Windraider. We got the launch of the grappling hook. We got wind back the winch, rolling wheels. He-Man rides inside in the battle, adjustable hover stand for display, and you can see that the display stand can actually connect with Castle Grayskull as well. We've got a couple of cross cells right here, so we've got Castle Grayskull, Battle Armor He-Man, and Skeletor, and my Battle Armor He-Man is actually going to be the pilot of choice for this guy right here. Of course, we've got Buzzsaw Hordak, and once again, a cross-sell of the Windraider. I always think it's hysterical when they cross-sell us the actual thing that we're buying. That's just funny to me every time. That is about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy opened up and check it out. And here we have the Windraider out of the package and fully assembled. And can I say this thing is absolutely beautiful, and it's also absolutely massive. The Windraider right here is approximately 14 inches long, about 4 inches tall, with a wingspan of about 15 inches. This thing is absolutely massive and impressive. And just taking a look at this vehicle, absolutely beautiful. It's decorated in that green. All of the stickers are pre-applied, so you're not going to be putting any of the stickers on yourself. We can see that kind of like that dragon or that Firebird sticker right here on the front. We got all the yellow details going around the entire fuselage. We got another little red and yellow sticker up here at the top. Another dragon, Firebird, whatever you want to call that, right there on the side. We got another Firebird right here on the back panel, and then going into the controls, we can see a nice control panel sticker right there on the front, along with two more, one on each side. We got another yellow and red striped sticker right here, a little bit of a green, kind of a scale sticker right there on the tail, and of course we got those thrusters firing away right there. Very, very nice, very nicely detailed. We got some nice clear plastic wheels down there at the bottom, so this thing rolls really, really nicely. Let's grab He-Man right here, and we'll go ahead and remove his weapons, at least for now. I'm sure I'll figure out a way to get him posed in there with his weapons later down the road. But this is the guy that I chose. This is the one that I wanted to put right here. So I want to see if I can. I'm going to probably need to get one of the other closed fists for his other hand. But what I really wanted to see is if I could get him in a nice pose. Yep, it looks like I can. You can actually get him in there in a nice pose where he's holding both of the control rods. So that's really, really cool that you can do that. Now let's see if I can get him to sit in there a little. You can actually get him to like sit in way in there if you work the arms around. It looks like there's a lot of room in there. So, you know, it looks like maybe some of the other figures, some of your larger figures, you might even be able to fit in here. Not just He-Man. You're not going to be limited to who you can fit in here. There's plenty of room right in there. So you really kind of have that choice to put whoever you want in there. But again, this is the guy that I've kind of had standing aside. He hasn't been really on the collection shelf. He's kind of been sitting here on my desk just waiting for the Wind Raider to arrive. So that's the guy that's going to be flying my Wind Raider. Very, very cool. Before we get into this action feature, actually, let's take a look at the wings real quick. So the wings, as you saw, you pop each one of them individually. You also pop the tail in. So these are individually articulated, so you can rotate these. Like if you wanted to do a turn, you could, you know, do that. And then, of course, he'd be doing that, right? So yeah, these are going to individually rotate from each other. And then the tail can also rotate a little bit side to side. That's just a nice tail stabilizer right there. And away he goes. Let's see. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at this now. So we've got this button right here. So the anchor or the grappling claw, whatever you want to call this is spring loaded. So let's do this. If I were to pull the string out, you saw how that rotates right there. So what I want to do is I want to rotate, or rather pull the string all the way out, because I want this to be able to fly out as far as it can. Again, it is spring loaded, so you just press on that button, and that's, you saw that, it just went out the entire length of that. And then you can just reel it in by spinning this back into place, get it lined up, and then just loading it back in, and there you go. You're ready to go. You're ready to fire again. Now, you can fire it while it's with the string all the way inside of the body, but it's not going to go as far because it has to pull the string out. So just to kind of demonstrate. So it actually almost went out most of the way, but as you saw, it just kind of dropped, where when I launched it the first time with the string pulled out, it actually went straight forward. So it seemed like a more potent launch once you pull the string. So, you know, you got your options. You can play with it any way you want. Very, very cool. So we went ahead and showed that off. Now let's take a look at this display stand. This thing is beautiful. Check this out. So we've got this really cool base right here. So of course you can see that this will fit right in with your Castle Grayskull display. You've got a little control panel back there. You've got that peg down there that this is going to pop into. So you can just pop that right in there. And then you've got this articulated piece here. There is a peg hole right on the bottom of the Wind Raider. So you can take this and just pop it right in there. And the Wind Raider is displayable. So you can, let me turn this up just a little bit so you can see, you can angle it up and down. You could also turn it side to side. And this is the way that I'm going to display it, just because I don't have room to connect it to the top of Castle Grayskull. But you can do that if you wish. All you would have to do is take one of the on the top parapets for the castle. The one I think I've seen the most is the one where the gun is at. You can remove the gun, and then you can, let me unpeg this. You can use that peg hole right there and peg this to the top of Castle Grayskull where that gun used to be, and then you can have the Wind Raider displayed right on top of Castle Grayskull. Very, very cool. But again, for me, just because I barely have room above Castle Grayskull to stand some figures up there before you get to the next shelf. I just don't have the room up there. This is how I'm going to display it. And yeah, this will look cool because this base is actually going to be right next to the base that came with the Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Cat 2-pack. So you'll have those two bases kind of coming around the sides of Castle Grayskull. And then I'm just going to post this up there somehow. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to do it, but that's where it's going to go. Very, very cool. Very excited to finally get one of these. Out of all the Masters of the Universe figures and playsets and vehicles that I had as a kid, the Wind Raider was never one that we had as a kid. So I'm very, very happy and excited to finally get a Wind Raider in my collection. And I think that about does it for the Masters of the Universe Origins windraider. What did you think of this vehicle? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got a donate button up there. If you want to hit on that, I certainly would appreciate it. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.